Hello everyone, it's Jolene here from Chill Lifestyle. Okay, so today is going to be all about who will you marry. Okay, so we're going to try and get a bit of a description as to this kind of personality, possible, status or job or whatever, any kind of descriptions that I can find in star signs as to who the person that you shall marry. Okay, so this is obviously in connection with your vibration right now. So remember, this can change. Unless it's set in stone, like for example, it's a destined wedding, then this is just, these are the vibes at the moment. Okay, so obviously, I mean, I can't reach every single person. Don't go get all upset if I mention a certain star sign and that's not your person, because, take everything that kind of resonates and, then decide it as to whether it's your person or not if you are currently dating someone. I also suggest, I got a number of these videos down, I think if you go through my love, pick a card, you'll find the videos for who will I marry. So do a few of them, obviously using other tarot readers as well. And just start to, take a bit of a, write down all kinds of things or descriptions that start to go, okay, hang on, wait a minute, I'm starting to pick up on a bit of a trend here. Okay, so again, take more about the personality rather than the star signs. And yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, so pile number 1 is the white ring. I'll put rings on today. Pile number 2 is the red ring, and pile number 3 is the like a peachy, pinky kind of ring. Okay, so take a look at each pile, see which one jumps out at you the most, or which one feels more like it's your pile. I put my timestamps in the comments section. Okay, so if you're looking for the piles, then please go down to the comment section, and unless you get there before me, I generally, it might take a time for it to process before I put it in, but I generally try to get down time. But if you do, then just have to either be patient or put it in for me by all means. But go ahead down there, go have a look again, see which one really jumps out at you and makes more sense. Okay, please pause the video if you're needing more time, but I am going to start now with pile number 1. Hello. Welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 1. This is your Who Will I Marry Pick a Card reading. Let's get into your reading. Okay. Right, so I'm going to lay the first 3 cards out first. The reason being is this is actually going to tell you what you need to do before you can get married. Okay, so before you meet your person. Okay, so here we have got, I'll put these here and then I'll move them back a little bit just now. We have got Wheel of Fortune, 8 of Cups, and the Death card. Okay. Right, so there obviously needs to be quite a bit of change, okay, in your life before you can meet the person, or before you can marry the person you want to marry, okay? There's, you've got the Death card and the Wheel of Fortune, so it needs to be something major. So you need a major change in your life, okay? You may need to leave certain situations or relationships. Like if you know you're in a relationship and it's not going anywhere, so I'm not trying to tell you to break up with your person if you are in a current relationship, but in your heart, this is not going anywhere, it's over. With the Death card there, that's very much a death to a situation. And you just know that you've tried, you've done your best, and it's time to walk away. Then yes, you need to end or walk away from the situation in order to meet the right person or be with the right person. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune there is it's a destined card, so that this could be destiny that's at play here. It's also the card of change. The Wheel of Fortune turns up as well as it turns down. Okay, so once you make this destined change, in other words, this person was not your destiny, so therefore it wasn't going to work out. You could do everything, you can try everything, just no matter what you do, it doesn't seem to work out because it's destined to not work out, okay? And when you realize that and you're ready to get up and leave the connection and do a lot of inner work and transformation within yourself, you will then be ready to meet the right person, okay? The person that you're actually destined to be with, okay? Hopefully this makes sense. For most of you, it's also, if you're not with anyone, then destiny is at play here. Okay, so what this is trying to say to you is that you may be searching, so that, you know, this could be you maybe going off searching in your life. You may be going through a massive amount of change within yourself. The death card's very much about a transformation. It's about a new beginning, okay? Being a new you and doing a lot of inner work, transforming a lot of your old ways. Maybe you've had past relationships that haven't worked out, and so this major new beginning is happening for you, or when this major new beginning, okay? Because as I said, you've got the death and the wheel of fortune, so two major arcanas, okay? And it's in between, we have a card of searching, a card of walking on or moving on, okay, in your life. It could be when you start a brand new beginning. So you may have a major ending, like you move to a new city or you move to a new town, you start a brand new big job, for example. It's about having a big change happen in your life, okay? A major divorce, or a, you know, like a 10-year relationship ends, anything like that. Okay, so take whatever resonates there. Let's put the card light on here just to give some more light. Okay, so that's what you will, when you start going through this major, is when you start to know that, you know, your person is close. Okay. Obviously the healing needs to go through first. Okay, so let's get into who this person is. Right, so we have the moon. Okay, so I'll bring these here and then I can move them back. We have the Fool, we have the Knight of Cups, and we have the Nine of Swords. Okay, so with the Moon card here, this person is possibly very intuitive. Okay, this is someone who could be a Pisces, just putting it out there. So this is someone who's very in tune with their emotions. This is someone who just knows things. They have a lot of faith. They might work a lot with moonlight, for example. For some of you, this is a secret. So this is either a secret admirer. So maybe perhaps this is someone who you secretly have a crush on, or this is someone who secretly has a crush on you. Okay, so the moon can be that of intuition, or I suppose in this kind of situation, it just could be someone who secretly, you know, there could be a bit of a secret. Not saying that they are secretive, perhaps they could be a bit secretive, but I just have a funny feeling that it's possibly someone who, if you do know of someone or do have a slight crush on someone, then this could be a bit of a secret for whatever reason. With the Fool card here, this person is possibly also starting a new beginning. So it's a kind of a mirroring here, okay? So it's like as you are ready for a new start, so is this person, okay? So it's that's why you need to be ready, because when you are, they are. It's again, with the Wheel of Fortune, this is a destined situation, okay? You might also find that this person is someone who has a lot of trust and a lot of faith, okay? They again use their intuition a lot, could have psychic abilities, and so therefore they actually know that you're coming, okay? They know that you are their destined partner. I mean, whether you know them or not, it's almost like, sorry, I just had to move my chair. It's almost like they just have that intuition, or maybe they've dreamt about you. Even if they don't know you, they may have dreamt a little bit about what you look like, or something about you, but they just, something about them, they just know who you are in a way, okay? And so they have a lot of trust and faith that you're coming, okay? This person is quite romantic with the Knight of Cups there. You know, they believe in the fairy tale of love. They believe, or they still love the fairy tales, or that kind of belief system still. This person may want to be your knight in shining armor if it's a man you're looking at. If it's a female, you know, they perhaps still like that knight in shining armor feel, you know, when it comes to their man. You know, they still want the man on their white horse to come in, you know, and save the day for them. Okay, it's one of those kind of things. This person may be dealing with a lot of stress and worries in their life. They may have problems sleeping at night time. They may have, you know, moments of just having a little bit of anxiety. Okay, I'm just going to move this up a little bit, and then I can move these forwards. I've got a lot of cards here. I'm trying to get as close as possible to a description that you guys will actually know who this person is if you don't already. Okay, I mean, if this doesn't seem like your pile, then by all means, you know, go back to the beginning and relook at the piles. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Earth, we've got the Two of Air, and we've got the water card. Okay, so Three of Water. So you could have an earth sign, an air sign, or a water sign. Okay, so just additional things out there. Okay, so this person is very loyal. Okay, so they're a very loyal person. They're extremely dedicated. You've got someone who's very honorable. So if they, you know, what they say they're going to do, they do. Okay, this is not someone who tells you they're going to be there for you and then doesn't. Okay, this person's kind, and they honor their commitments 100%. They know exactly what it is that they need to be done. Okay, they possibly feel, as much as that they're trustworthy, trusting in the situation, they might feel, you know, with the Ten of Swords, you know, they have a little bit of anxiety on this situation because of the fact that they're so honorable and so dedicated and so loyal, that they do stress about it, or, you know, a little bit anxious about it, because they often wonder if they're going to get that back. Okay, with the Two of Swords, there may be, like I say, you know, going through a bit of a decision problem here. That there may be other people involved in the situation, and they're trying to figure out something, you know, something that's obviously just trying to make decisions in their life. Could be job, could be money, anything like that. Okay, with the Three of Water there, then yeah, this is definitely someone who, you know, likes to have fun. This is someone who, I mean, obviously this is someone you're going to marry, so with the wedding and graduation there, and birth announcement, could be someone who, you know, could be announcing a birth pretty soon, or just could say to you that, you know, once you guys get married, you could be announcing a birth probably straight afterwards. Okay, but this person enjoys having fun. They enjoy having their friends around. You know, I'm not saying like they perhaps drink a lot, but they definitely enjoy entertaining. They enjoy being around other people. Let's see what else we have got here. Okay, so we have got the card self-esteem. So this person may be working on their self-esteem at the moment. They're trying to understand what their self-worth, you know, especially if this is someone who has gone through a lot of heartache. As much as they, again, have this faith and this willing to start over, they're also possibly quite scared because of the fact that they've been, you know, they've always been this dedicated, loyal person, and they're not finding people who are the same energies. And so because of that, it's affected their self-esteem. Okay, this person could work with, for example, in their career, they may be psychologists or coaches, and they help other people with self-esteem. Okay, yes. Okay, so yes, this is your person. You know, if there is a secret admirer, for example, so is there someone that you secretly love or secretly have a bit of a crush on, you secretly thinking about, maybe perhaps you know this person and you're asking if this person is the one, and then the answer is yes. Okay, for others, this is just someone who, it could be the fact that this person, you know, Ganesh also removes all the obstacles from your life. This could be a very big hint that this person is a Hindu. Okay, with the Hindu belief, Hindu faith, should I say? So this could just give you a bit of information there. But this person, you know, Ganesh removes obstacles out of the way. So this person's obstacles are being removed out of their way. They're saying yes to life. yes to happiness, and they're ready to come out of whatever was stressing them out. And with the freedom card there, then that's exactly it. They're saying yes to freedom. So this person, maybe they've been in situations where things have been quite tense for them. And now they're just wanting a little bit of freedom. And I'm not saying that this person now wants to go out and party and club. They might, but they're just needing a little bit of freedom with maybe perhaps their woes or their stresses. Financial freedom, for example. Freedom to go into a direction where they really want to go. Maybe they're feeling free from a relationship that was really hurtful and needed, a lot of their self-esteem to be sorted out. Okay. We've got the card here, yellow. So this is someone who is quite flexible, quite adaptable. This is someone who might have control, personal power. They might have control issues at times. When they can't control situations, they might feel out of control and therefore try to control the situation, and it just upsets them. Maybe they like to have freedom, but they also like to have control. I'm seeing a J, so for some of you, the letter J might be there. Okay. We've got the card series. Okay, so again, possible water sign. Okay, so we've got an earth mother. So this is someone who has got a lot of feminine power, feminine attributes. So that doesn't mean that they are feminine or wondering or worrying that they've got other feminine properties. It just means that they are in touch with their feminine side. They're in touch with all things feminine, i.e. the romantic side, the intuitive side. That's generally classed as fairly feminine. So whether male or female, don't worry. The protection, again, they either like that, they're very protective of their people. You screw with their people, you're going to see, I'm also, with the death card, thinking of a scorpion here. So, I just kind of get this. Screw with their people, and you're just going to have this whoosh, like this tail come in and knock you right off of your horse. Okay, this could be someone that you're separated from for some of you. Okay, so maybe perhaps there's someone you're separated from and you're wanting to know if this is your person, and then the answer was yes. Okay, just for some of you. Seasonal cycles, not too sure what that is. Maybe they sometimes have their ups and downs. Fertility and harvest, well, they could be quite fertile, and could be in a quite fertile. Could be, again, this is very much an empress kind of energy here. Fertility and harvest, they could be going through a very fertile period in their life, with the graduation and birth. Maybe you or this person are about to have a baby. I'm just throwing it out there again. Mother, this could be a mother, or they could have mother or daughter issues. Okay, right, so the card I have got here is just a love oracle card, and it's got, give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So again, you might actually know who this person is, and maybe you haven't, well, you've been a bit worried as to whether it's going to work out, or whether you should give it a chance. And this is the card again, along with the yes, is another confirmation to give it a chance. Okay, things might just actually work out here. This is the who will you marry card, so you could end up marrying this person. Right, star sign, again, this is just the star sign that came out. We've got Libra. It doesn't have to be a Libra. Again, we have got Pisces, we do have water, we do have earth signs here. Okay, so we've got your Ashe. So again, this is just the personality, perhaps star sign. Okay, so we have got justice. So justice is very important to this person. Again, they like people to be treated fairly and honestly. They like to be treated fairly and honestly. They are loyal, dedicated, honorable, kind, and honest people, and so they don't like people who are not honorable and kind and loyal. Okay, artistry, so this person could be quite an artist. Elegant, well, Librans are generally all elegant, so this person could really be elegant. Or when this person goes out, they like nice things, so they're dressed to kill. So this is someone who will go out of their way when it comes to nice clothes. They definitely will always be neat and have their hair done nicely. yeah, when they go out, they make an impression. People like definitely stop what they're doing and they look at this person and they're like, okay, wow, this person stands out. Whether it's they have really nice aftershave or really nice perfume. Their hair's always done, their lipstick's always done if they're a woman. They don't kind of go out in their tracksuit pants, unless of course they're going for a jog or running to the shops. But generally, most of the time, when this person, they take good care of as to how they look. Okay. Diplomacy, yeah, person's very diplomatic, sociable, as I said with the Three of Cups, definitely a sociable person, but partnership is very important to this person. Okay, so that's the description of your person. I've pulled a card as to the possible number. Okay, so this is either days, weeks, months, or years that you could either meet this person, start dating this person, or marry this person. And you've got the number 6. Okay, so this can literally be, well, I don't think you'll get married in 6 days unless you're already engaged. Then, thanks. But you could either meet in 6 days. You can maybe start dating in 6 days. Okay, 6 weeks, 6 months, 6 years. Okay, pile number 1. That is what I have for you. Hopefully you've got something out of there that will help you give enough clues as to who your person can be. Please give me a comment if you do know who this person is, and definitely like, please, and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And I will chat to you soon. Hello and welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 2 with the red ruby stone ring. Okay. So the first 3 cards I'm going to pull out here is actually what you need to do. So this is your energies. What you need to do in order or before you meet this person or before you and this person can get married. Okay. So the 9 of Pentacles here, you need to start looking after you or putting more energy into you more, okay? So this is not to say that you look horrible or you're ugly or you're fat or anything like that. This is just more, self-abundance card. So it's basically either working on your career, working on your finances, working on, perhaps for some of you, perhaps just working on something that will just make you feel better. So pampering yourself more. Maybe you've been someone who's always given to everyone else in relationships, and now it's time for you to turn the tables onto yourself. But you're really needing to, for some of you, just go for maybe perhaps a new look, or go to the beauty salon a little bit more and have your hair done and have your nails done. If you're a guy, maybe you need to, change up your look, or, become more modern, or have, nicer smells or nicer clothes. This is about someone who's quite abundant and she's quite luxurious, actually. So this is someone who is just not really lazy on when it comes to their looks. This person really likes to go out there, and she makes a statement with her clothes and her jewelry and her money. So whether you have money or not, it doesn't mean that you need money in order to look good, but it's about just stepping up a bit, upping your standards when it comes to yourself. This is not about anyone else. This is really and truly about you, so that you can actually go out there and feel pretty positive about yourself, or feel much better about yourself. Okay. The 7 of Cups, well, this is a card of illusions and it's a card of choice. Okay, so with the Judgment card there, I'm kind of skipping ahead because of the fact that the Judgment card's about making a final call, about making a final judgment. This is also about having an awakening, okay, waking up to, perhaps, for example, with the 7 of Cups, just say each one of these cups is a person you've dated, okay? It's time for you to have a bit of a wake-up call and to look at each one of these and say to yourself, you know what have I done in the past, or who have I dated in the past, and why has it gone sour? Okay, this is about perhaps looking at some of your options in your life perhaps being a bit of an illusion. So maybe you've thought of people in a certain way, and you're now waking up to the realization like, oh gosh, okay, you know what, this is the actual truth as to what went wrong in this relationship. Accepting your faults in those relationships, not necessarily pointing the blame on others, but just accepting, you know, whether it's insecurities or whether it's woe is me, maybe you're too clingy, maybe, you know, no one likes someone who's clingy and depressed and sad, and, you know, everything is woe is me, or it's just one of those things. Maybe you just date the wrong people, you know, maybe you date people who are just not in your league, because you don't feel like they are, you know, you feel like you're a slummo kind of thing, so you date the slummo kind of people. Okay, so not putting any kind of sex to that, but yeah, it's really and truly about being honest about your past choices and your past relationships. Okay, it may just be life in general, you know. Either which way, it's you having this awakening, this wake up call, or it might just be this is a wake up call for you to realize something in your life. Okay, whatever it is, it's you're just going to have this massive awakening, this massive decision, and you're going to go, right, this is where I need to do, and this is where I need to be. Okay, so your person. Let's get into this. Okay, we have the World card. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Cups. We have the Page of Cups. Okay, so your person is someone who's perhaps quite worldly. That makes any sense, but like this person may have been well traveled, for example. Maybe this person is from a different part of the world, perhaps. They may have completed like a massive cycle in their life. We have got Leo, Taurus sitting in there, so it could be a Leo, Taurus for some of you. This person just could really and truly, maybe they just love different, how can I put it, religions, or they like the different cultures. Maybe, you know, they have a lot of dreams of traveling. They like to live life to the fullest, is what I can say. They really want to have a new journey in their life. They like to be triumphant. Or like I said, they could just be turning over a new leaf in their life right now. Or they could be traveling, you know, one of those things. So take whatever resonates. With the King of Pentacles, this person is definitely perhaps a leader in their career. We've got a bull there again. So again, for some of you, Taurus, this person is perhaps quite wealthy, or they are managers, or they are business owners. But this is someone who strives for being more practical, or they strive for wealth. Okay, whether they 20 or whether they're 40, they still strive for that. That's what they want in their life, and that's where their aim is going. Okay, so whether they got 2 cents to their name right now, they definitely don't want that anymore. They're willing to perhaps travel the world in order to get the experience that they need in order to do this. Okay, so that's where their personality is. They're quite determined to lead and to have that. Okay, with the Nine of Cups, this person's possibly also, that is their wishes. They really want to live a life full of wishes. They want to, perhaps that may be a little bit indulgence. So maybe they indulge a lot in, you know, in the finer things in life, you know, of worldly stuff. So, you know, they love, you know, worldly different foods and different, they like different classes and different people. And maybe that's why maybe you need to step up your game a little bit, just putting it out there, you know, dress a little fancier, maybe take a little bit more effort into how you are out there, because maybe this person's more attracted to someone who's a little bit smarter looking. Okay, as I said, not to say that you now need to go and change your whole wardrobe, but just, you know, put more effort into yourself, because this person's very attracted to perhaps, you know, money and power, and perhaps they like someone who puts more effort into themselves, just putting it out there. Okay, the Page of Cups, this person could still be young. Okay, that's why I said it doesn't, you know, this is quite an old person, that's quite an old person. With the Page of Cups, they could still be emotionally young, perhaps emotionally immature. They might be becoming the king and later in their life, but right now they might still be quite young. That could be 50 and young because they're young at heart. But this person, they perhaps an artist. They're extremely creative. Okay, so they like to create a lot of things. They're extremely clever. And yeah, definitely an artist. Okay, let's see what else we've got here. So we've got the 4th house here. So that's the house of transformation. So this person, okay, with the World card, again, this person's going through a massive amount of transformation. Okay, they could be a mother. They could be perhaps a father. This person's maybe perhaps working with their family right now or trying to work through their family situations. Ancestry might be maybe with the world. They're maybe trying to figure out their different ancestors or where they come from, and maybe they're dealing with that. This person's quite a home-based person. They love being at home. Their home is important to them. Enduring values, beginnings and endings. Again, cycling out an old ending to start a new beginning. Okay. So what else do we have here? We have community. So this person is perhaps someone who is very important in their community. Maybe they work a lot in their community, you know, helping out. Maybe they're I wouldn't say a community worker, but there's a social worker, thank you. Maybe perhaps they're a social worker, or they do something to work with the community. They may give back to the community quite a lot. Or they just really love their community. They love their family. They love their friends. They, you know, they're very, well, how can I put it? Also spiritual ancestors. Very interesting. Something to do with ancestors. Okay, just put it out there some way, somehow. But yeah, they perhaps just like to be part of a really good community. Okay. Haythorn. Okay, so balance, elemental kingdom. Okay, so I didn't go through looks in the previous one, but with this one, I kind of get this person has a kind of fairy look to them. There's something about them that's like kind of petite, like maybe their features are kind of petite. So just putting it out there, it might not be for everyone, but just, you know, you might have someone who's just petite. They have like a fairy look, maybe like fairy ears, or like maybe fairy style nose, or maybe they got these like smallish eyes. Or their features just look kind of fairy-like. Just having that feeling, just putting it out there. Okay, but this person, maybe perhaps they like fairies, or they're interested in that kind of elemental kingdom. Maybe they work a lot with you know, they could be like a herbalist, or they like incense, they like working with flowers. Maybe they are someone who loves nature and loves to work anything to do with nature. Okay. Health and healing. So yes, again, this person could be a healer, or they could be someone who works in the health sector, someone who just has this fantastic aura about them. Working on magic, they could be someone who likes to work their magic when it comes to other people. Again, I'm getting very powerful hands. Okay, 2 of these people have their hands out, so powerful hands. Someone who has got a lot of, it's quite magnetic. You know, I'm feeling a lot of energy, like that. Even if they're not healers, this person is a healer. Okay, like for example, they could be an accountant, but deep down inside, this person's actually a healer because their hands, something about their hands on both these cards, you've got someone with their hands sticking out. Maybe they come from ancestors who were healers, for example. Okay, there's a lot of healing energies, a lot of magnetic energy, or energies, Reiki, or you know, that kind of stuff that is coming out of their hands. Okay, so it's quite something about this person. Okay. Taurus, what did I say? Okay, so they don't have to be a Taurus, please. There's just, again, personality. They could be any star sign, but this is just Taurus that's coming out. Okay, we've got someone with the word validation. Okay, so this person needs a lot of validation. Okay, they might worry a lot as to what people think or what people say about them, so they need a lot of validation from you. Okay, this person loves to be stable. They need a lot of stability. This person wants to have a purpose in their life, and I think their purpose is big. You know, with the King of Coins, this person's purpose, or their life purpose, or where they want to be, is to be a manager, is to be a business owner. They really have a massive amount of drive. Okay. endurance. Again, they've got a lot of endurance. They can handle a shitload, this person. Really and truly they can. Okay, tangible results. Again, they've got a purpose in their life and they got to get the results. That's really important to this person. Comforts in life. Again, this person likes their comforts. They like to have their wishes. They like to indulge in the higher things in life. So the, fine wine or fine dining or fine clothes, as I said. There's something about, feeling rich or, looking rich or eating rich, whatever that may be. Okay. And we've got this card here, attraction. So you guys are very attracted to each other. Like, I feel like there's just this magnetic attraction. The minute you guys meet, it's like, that's it. That's the person, okay? Both of you are very attracted to each other. And there's going to be, also with the awakening card, I just kind of feel like this will be a spiritual awakening. It is destined, okay, to be. You're destined to be in each other's lives. And the angels and God are actually pushing you guys together, okay? So that is the description of your person. I'm going to get into a timeline. Now this timeline can be days, weeks, months, or years. And you have got 4, okay? So it could be 4 days. You might meet them, hear from them, 4 weeks, 4 months, or 4 years. This could also be the time that you get married, okay? Pile number 2, that is what I have. The most important thing I think is obviously the beginning, and that is to look at your past choices, look at all the options that you've had in your life, and to work on yourself and work on your own finances. I think that is the most important thing in the situation. And then I'm sure the rest of this will come together. I think that if you are in this situation or you are ready, those are the things that will help this move along quicker. Okay. Thank you very much, and I'll chat to you soon. Hello, and welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 3 with a pearly triangle ring. This is going to be your reading. Okay, so the first cards I'm going to give you is the cards that you need to understand what you need to do before you meet your person, okay, or before you and your person can get married. Okay, so this is where the ball's kind of in your court. Okay, so you have got the Queen of Wands, the Strength card, and the Justice card. Okay, so basically you need to step into your power. Okay, so the Queen of Wands is someone who's very assured. This is someone who's very sexy. This is someone who's very creative. This is someone who is not shy. She knows her worth. She is extremely attractive. She's extremely clever. She's extremely powerful, extremely creative. Okay, this is a woman is highly passionate. Okay, so you've got like this really sexy kind of person. So it doesn't matter if you're male, doesn't matter if you're female, this is about embodying that kind of person. Okay, so you need to feel it. You need to feel that self-worth within you, okay, in order for you to bring about this person, or in order for you and this person to get married. Okay, you need to find the strength. You need to go deep inside of you and find the strength to get through your situations, whatever your situation is, but to find the situation to get through it. Okay, there's a lot of strength within you. Could be Leo. We've got Leo and we've got Libra. Okay, major arcana cards, Strength and Justice, major. So there needs to be some major changes in your life. Okay, with the Justice card, you may have come out of a massive karmic cycle. Okay, and that is about, maybe you needed the strength because you've been knocked off your horses by a previous relationship. You may have just come out of a karmic relationship. You may have gone through a divorce with the Justice card, so you may have to go through a divorce before you can get married, for example. You may have a lawsuit that you're dealing with in some way or form. The Justice can be lawsuit in some way, perhaps, and you haven't needed the strength to get through this lawsuit. And once you come out of it, you could actually even meet a lawyer that may help you, and that might be your person. But just think of it. In others, it's a massive change. Okay, it's about you again. Doesn't matter if you're male, doesn't matter if you're female. Embodying this Queen of Wands energy, being strong, being even this, even the Justice card. Look how stern this person is. They're like, I've got my sword, I've got my scales. I am pursuing happiness. I'm pursuing justice, and I'm pursuing harmony in my life. And I will cut anyone and everyone out who is not going to give me anything like that. Okay. So when you strive for harmony, you strive you know, you find the inner strength to get you through there. You start to embody this Queen of Wands energy. That is when you'll be ready to get married, okay? Or for this person to come in. Right, and now let's get into your person, okay? So we have got 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Rods, 7 of Rods, Page of Swords, and you've got an extra one that came out, and that is the King of Rods. Wow. Okay, so a lot of rods, so it could be a fire sign for some of you, not all, but just throwing it out there. Okay, so with the 10 of Pentacles, this person is either very rich, okay, very successful, or that is where they aim. Okay, so whether it's now or in the future, this person, they want to have everything. They want to have their family. They want to have the person that they can grow old with and have their perfect house, their perfect wife or husband, their perfect children and grandchildren and dog, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so this person is in the mindset of family and they know what they want. Okay, so this is not someone who's in for a fling, obviously, because it's the person you marry, but this is the person who they know exactly where their heads are going. They, even if they're like 18, you know, this person still knows what they want. Their ultimate goal is this 10 of Pentacles, okay? With the 4 of Rods, again, you know, this is someone who could be a twin flame. You know, 4 of Rods is very much a twin flame relationship or twin flame energies. It's the halfway to marriage card. But again, this person is someone who wants success. They are someone who, you know, they know that they want their perfect house, or, you know, maybe perhaps they already have a house. They want a lot of harmony in their lives. They want a lot of teamwork, you know, working together with the understanding of where it is that they want to be, and that is exactly that. That is their dream, that is their goal, okay? So again, success, good fortune, that's actually what they think about and where they want to be. 7 of Rods, okay, they could be quite defensive, okay? There could be people that could be a little bit defensive, especially when you maybe perhaps first meet them. They may come off standoffish, maybe perhaps you're not really too sure whether you stand with them because they kind of, maybe perhaps quite stern, maybe they don't show a lot of emotion. You know, they might have had their hearts broken quite a lot, and so, you know, they might just feel a little bit, you stand there, I'll stand here until they feel comfortable enough that you are their person and that they can trust you, okay? For others, they may have been, because you've now become this Queen of Wands, you become so attractive that they might be fighting, coming in to push other people out of the way here, because they're like, no, this is my one, you guys move on. The Page of Swords, some of you already know this person and they're watching you. Okay, they're curious, they're watching you, they're watching your social medias, they trying to, you know, understand what's up with you or what's happening with you, okay? For others that don't know, then, you know, this person's, you know, quite a curious mind, intelligent, want to know, you know, good with communication, very good communication here. Yeah, okay. King of Rods, okay, so we have a Lion back there, could be a Leo for some, but this is, again, someone who's quite a good leader, someone, your divine counterpart, how's that? So we got the King of Rods and you're the Queen of Rods. Again, divine masculine to the divine feminine. So the same things, you know, also, you know, very passionate person, knows what he wants, could also be possibly, well, I think I did say fire sign, but a very energetic leader, someone who, as I said, could be very well off, because both, you know, with the 10 of Pentacles, as I did say, they're either quite wealthy or they may become wealthy. They could even get a financial windfall in their lives, okay? So they could get an inheritance, which makes them wealthy, doesn't matter. But this is, again, someone who's very strong, very creative, and very very positive person. And maybe that's why you're needing the strength and you needing to step up to their level, kind of thing, if that's making any sense, because you are the divine counterpart. So if they're very strong, I mean, funny, that's the strength card is the Leo card, and I'm sure I said that. So we've got Leo and we've got Leo. So again, they're quite strong. They're working on the inner strength, and so that's why you need to work on your inner strength. I don't think this person likes weak people, if that makes any sense. So you need to make sure that you are a strong, independent person, so that they don't feel like, not that they don't want to look after you, don't get me wrong, but they just may feel like, you know, they kind of don't want to be in charge of your emotional health. I don't know if that makes any sense. Right, house 1, we've got, okay, so personal action, rebirth. This person may be going through a massive amount of rebirth right now. Expression, as I said, with the Page of Swords, this person is quite expressive. I think they know how to communicate, and they do it quite well. Personality, I think they've got quite a nice personality, okay. Appearance, okay, again, appearances is quite important to this person. They may also, you know, dress very smart. They, you know, like maybe perhaps luxurious stuff. First impression, again, first impression is very important to this person. So how you are and how you look, if you come across as this harmonious, strong, sexy individual, whether you're male or female, your first impression is definitely going to trigger this person. They're going to find you attractive. Doesn't matter what you look like. Don't ever turn around and think, well, that I can't be that. That's rubbish. You can. It doesn't matter whether you're fat. It doesn't matter whether you're thin. Doesn't matter whether you're poor. It doesn't matter whether you're rich. Every single one of us can do something about our appearances, whether you get a haircut or just go out and find, you know, things that, you know, you can buy cheap things at, like, you know, the China malls and things like that, where, you know, things are cheap, but still, you know, go on to Pinterest or find things where you can change your appearances or make your own creams or make your own aftershaves or make your own perfumes, whatever it is. You can do a massive amount of change to your appearances without actually spending much money. Okay, so I'm not giving you guys a lecture. I'm just saying this person, first impressions and appearances is quite important. So you want to, you know, when you feel attractive, you come off as attractive. I don't know how to explain that other than it's just honest. The more attractive you feel, the sexiness comes out. And it doesn't really, looks is not really the importance. It's how you feel and how you are perceived by other people. This person's first impression of you is going to be that of a sexy woman or a sexy man, because it's how you feel, okay? Especially if you embody that Queen of Wands. Okay, so you've got Virgo. So for some of you, this person's a Virgo. Again, doesn't have to be. These are just energies, okay? Possible energies. Okay, so this is someone, analysis, diligence, reliability, purification, detailed person, and a troubleshooter. Okay, so those are, again, part of this person's personality, gives you more ideas. Okay, so it's someone who definitely analyzes a lot. And I see that also with this Page of Swords, someone who's quite curious. They, even when they do meet, if you don't know this person at all and you only meet them in 20 years' time, when you do meet this person, you know, I think they're going to check you out quite a lot, okay? Especially if you make that a first impression a good one, a lasting first impression, you're going to find that this person is perhaps, they're going to do a lot of research on you. They're going to analyze you quite a lot. It's not like they might date you, but before they are able to commit to anything, this person's definitely going to have a lot more, you know, for analyzing, trying to see who you are and what's going on. Discipline. So this person's very disciplined. I see someone, again, very intelligent. They could be someone who is very good with maths. I've got science in the background there. Someone who reads a lot. You know, could be a teacher for some of you. So yeah, I'm just throwing it out there. You know, so anything to do with science or maths, or, you know, reads a lot, but very intelligent is what I'm getting. A highly intelligent person. You can do it. Okay, so they've got that you can do it attitude. Okay, they really know who they are. They know what they want, and they're going after it. Okay, this person really and truly is extremely positive. I really see someone who doesn't give up, even if they get knocked off their horse or they get knocked down in life. This person's going to get right back up and get back onto their horse, and they're going to charge off in their lives. water, so we've also got a water sign, okay, so we've got fire sign, earth sign, and water sign here, okay, with justice there, just throwing the stuff that possibly also Libran, so could be. Okay, so this person's quite emotional, so, you know, there might be business people or, you know, career-driven people, and they're quite serious with most of the things, but they're also quite emotional, okay, so there is a little bit of emotions there, don't, even this person comes off as quite a stern, standoffish kind of person, I really think that deep down inside this person, you know, emotions run very deep, and they you know, have a lot of emotions, okay. Yeah, this could be, you know, they might be going through quite a bit of rejuvenation in their life, and trying to take the initiative in their lives. Okay, so we've got the Sun card here. So, you know, this is someone who's, again, you know, quite happy, someone who, you know, might have quite a good inner child sense, that they have a lot of confidence. So again, which is why if you have this confidence and you have this inner strength and you work on that, again, it's going to, you know, magnetically, you know, attract you to this person, because they're quite confident, they know who they are. Success, again, you know, happy outcomes and successful person. Right, final card, we've got this could be the one. Okay, so you already met the romantic partner you seek. For some of you, you already know this person, okay? You may be dating them, or you just know who they are. So take a lot of this information, write it all down, and try and see if you can figure out who this person is, okay? For others, it's, I think, when you meet this person, you instantaneously going to say, this is the one, okay? You're just going to, I mean, especially with the, this is also, you know, they call this the 1111 card, halfway to marriage, whatever. But with this 1111 card, it's definitely a twin flame, and you will know. It's like you will meet them and you're just going to say to yourself, this is the man I'm going to marry, or this is the woman I'm going to marry. That's just the kind of sense that I'm going to get. Okay. Right, now that I've described your person and as much detail as I possibly, hopefully have, I'm going to give you a timeline. Now, this could be days, this could be weeks, this could be months, and this could be years. Okay, and you have got 3. Okay, so take whatever resonates. So anything between now, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, or 3 years, you could either meet this person, start dating this person, or be married to this person. Okay, that is what I have for you, pile number 3. I hope you found something that resonates. If not, you can always go back and relook at the piles. The timestamps again are in the comments section. So go and have a look, and I will chat to you soon. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Thank you again. Goodbye.